How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here yet again, and we're doing a little bit of a rant video here yet again in the car, sitting in a parking lot like a loser. Oh, roast. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about something that I've thought about for years, and I'm definitely not the only one who has thought this idea. I've talked to multiple people who have agreed. I think there's a course missing from the high school curriculum. God, I butchered that one. We're not repeating it either. But anyway, the high school system in general needs a course, and it's gonna be called life. And life should be a fundamental course. You have to graduate with life, and if you don't graduate without the course life with a pass, you should be held back and put back through the life course, because life should be teaching these people the fundamentals that they don't have. Let me break it down for you. So, life. You should be learning certain fundamentals such as this. Loans, interest rates, pursuing post-secondary education would tie into that very well. You would know about the student loan, like percents on that. Credit would be a huge one, right? Let's teach the kids about getting a credit score and maintaining that at a good number and how that affects you in the long run. Fuck, that'd be one of the exams, right? First question, what's the purpose of a credit score? If you can't answer that as the kid, then you didn't learn anything from the course. Like car payments, rent, mortgages, like everything to know about buying, maintaining a house, right? Everything to know about renting. What are the costs? What are the differences? What is the difference between renting an apartment and owning a house, or renting a house, or leasing a car and financing a car? Like, these are little things that the kids should know. RSPs, man, who would have known? Like, you know, income tax. That'd be a whole chapter. That'd be like literally in your textbook of life. There would be like 50 pages of chapter 13, and it would just be income tax time, and it would teach the kids how to do it themselves, right? And what they can claim, what they can't claim, how to get the most of their return back, like how to make your money work for you. It would be huge, right? And at the end of the day, okay, these kids are going to graduate with their high school diplomas, and they're going to have a far superior knowledge of what they're walking out into, okay? Because the kids that I go to college with, now I sound like kids, yes, I am like 8 years older, okay, than some of them. So I'm saying kids because I have now been out, I have experienced the real world at least a bit. I have a car, I have my own place, I have the credit score, I'm looking at the RSPs, I have the loans, and I know all that stuff, to a degree. These people don't. So that's what I'm saying, that they should get that. So instead of having to go through the 8 years of trying to figure it all out on your own, you should have the course that you could reflect to and say, like, oh man, like that was totally what I took. Biggest thing about that, like, maybe they should even teach students about like going to some of these universities. I'm not a big university fan, to be honest. I mean, I go to a college and I'm great with that, community college. You get a degree in 2 years, and I have a job right out of that. Like, it's not like, now I have to do an additional 2, to get the 4 years, and then I get like a bachelor's in something, and, then maybe I need to pursue that further to get more of a specific route. I do my 2 years, I've got my diploma, and I'm out. Like, that's it. We're good. See you later. $8,100 is what my course costs in the span of the 2 years, is $8,100. If you live on residence, okay, get the meal plan, okay? So they I don't know exactly everything about the meal plan. Hold on. Let's check just driving over here. But you get like the meal plan, you get all that. You live on campus, you get your textbooks and whatever. You're looking at like $20,000 straight up. 10 to 20,000. And that's crazy. Yeah, we're getting quiet for a second here just because that one's there. But, like, it's a fact. It's a fact, man. Like, it's absolutely mind-blowing to me, that people pay that. And that's per year. Okay? 20,000. So these kids are coming out of school, and they've got, like, $100,000 debt, or whatever. And like I said, they look at this and they say, like, that's not a problem. like I said, you know, I look at $8,100 and I say, you know, that's a decent little amount. And then you look at like literally like $80,000. And a lot of them are like, okay, well, I'm going to go like, you know, live on my own, like my own apartment, you know, get a couple roommates, and that's smart, but you're still looking at like a half, you know, you're still probably looking at like 15K. And if you are working, because that's if you're not, if you are working, then, you know, you might only look at like 10,000 or something, and you're still looking at a decent amount over the 4 years. You know, I know some of these, obviously these universities have a lot more than I'm ever going to have at my school. Like, we have like nothing at the school in comparison. Like, they have like football fields, full building gyms, full building libraries. Like, they've got like these ridiculous amount of students that go there. Like, you're talking like 7,000 people. That's like a smaller one. We're looking at 100 people. 100. Literally 100. And that might actually include the faculty as well, so the staff. At most, it's 150. So, you know, I like that aspect. And you know what? If a lot of these people came in with that course, it'd be a lot fucking better, because they'd probably realize that you can get just as good as an education at that college with 100-something people than you can at the college with at the university with 7,000, right? And when you go to look at cost and education, I don't know. It's really up to preference, but that's kind of where I stand. I know we went off topic a little bit about the course thing, the course of life, but you got the idea. I think everybody should have that. I think it should be a fundamental course in the school system that every kid growing up needs to know these basics of, you know, like when I move out or when I'm done school, here's things I should be looking at, right? There you go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're going to have to see you in the next rant video or vlog or review or whatever, and cheers.